Hey guys, Delightful Dave reaching out to you again from the confines of my quarantine. Just wanted to reach out and talk to you about Worthy. Now, if you see my eyes going back and forth, I apologize. It's just the fact of the matter is I have two screens now and another computer over here, which if you watch my other videos, you know that's my work computer. It's actually in the middle of the night right now, and we actually have a lighting setup that you guys can't see, but that's why I'm so bright and shiny and you guys can see me. So today we're going to be talking a lot about Worthy because it's a video that I had promised you guys all a very long time and haven't really had the time to make, but since it's 9:30 at night, I figured why not shoot a video real quick. Or not really real quick, nothing's ever really quick because I'll have to edit it and make it pretty and make my face go or stuff like that. So let's get right into it right now. So this is the Worthy page. Now this is the main page on the desktop. Obviously the cell phone will be a little bit different. So this is Worthy Financial, right? We can go to their regular website, which we will in a second. Actually, I think we're going to start there. We're going to just go to worthybonds.com. And this will bring us to the main page of Worthy, right? So you're worthy of a better return, earn 5% interest on $10 Worthy bond purchases while supporting your fellow humans. So this whole thing is actually pretty cool. We've got a little minute and 8-second video here that you can watch, but we're gonna kind of go through it. Obviously, they have an application on the App Store, on iPhone, and as well as on Google Play. So it's actually pretty cool because it says Worthy helps you save and grow your money and do it in a way that better aligns with your values and lifestyle. Proceeds from your purchase of Worthy's 5% fixed interest bonds are used to help fuel American small businesses. Imagine that. Putting your money to work by supporting your fellow humans. So we're just going to go ahead and read more. So this is what's pretty cool, right? So we'll kind of leave it on this page as it sits right now. So it's 5% interest, which is way better than any savings account as far as I'm aware of. I think Capital One last I looked was relatively close. The minimum investment's only $10. Honestly speaking, most people have an extra $10 to put in the bucket, so to speak, right? Just have it start gaining interest, right? What's really cool about Worthy is the interest is actually credited daily, so it's daily compound interest. 5% annually, but daily interest. So what does that really mean, right? It means for about every $70, you get a whole cent for every $70 you have in there per day. So $70, 1 cent a day, it's up in my opinion. So, and you'll see my portfolio here in a little while. And I've done a lot of digging on Worthy to make sure that, you know, putting money in, taking money out, there was never any issues. So I'll show you guys that here as well so you guys can see that. Now, you can cash in your bonds at any time. That's probably one of the cool things. Like if you go get a bank, you know, a treasury bond or something like that, you cash it in early, there's usually a lot of penalties and you know, you don't get the things that you want out of it, right? Worthy makes things relatively liquid, and I say relatively because if you've watched my other video, there's still the amount of wait time to put the money in, which is relatively 5 days. So, for whatever reason, some of my deposits have been a day, and then just like, bam, good to go, and then some of them are like 5 days. So it's somewhere in there, and then getting the money out, it's usually a couple of days. They say up to 5, so liquid. It's pretty liquid. That's really the only drawback, so to speak. So it is open to all U.S. investors, and I would agree 100% that it is a portfolio diversifier. So if you're looking for a safer investment in these trying times in quarantine where the stock market's doing one of these things over and over again, then Worthy might be the place for you to go, right? So now, here they've got a little calculator. This is actually new. If you decided to invest $100,000, which I don't think most of my viewers are going to be putting that in there. So you can see that you'll net $5,199.77. And for those of you that watch the video and go in the comments and go, well, it should be $5,000. Remember, your interest is compounded daily, so every time a new bond is purchased, you're going to start earning interest on that bond here as well. So that's where the additional revenue comes in from. So in this case, it's like 5.19%, really 5.2. So which is kind of nice. That is if you leave it in there. So and just for shits and giggles, 3 years, $16,424.50. Now, you might be thinking, that's not a lot of money, right? And doing the math on it, really want to do the math, it's like 11.5 years before you double your money, right? But again, this isn't one of those investments that you're going to double your money, you know, in a year or on one trade. Right? We're not talking about buying Amazon when it was $14. We're not talking about buying Apple when it was $14. We're talking about what you can do with your money right now, what you can do to start growing your investments yourself without paying a broker or trying to learn how to manage the stock market through like Robinhood or WeBull, which there'll be other videos on this channel for that in particular. Hey look, you want to win $50 a boss? Toss in your email. They send something out here. So now, some people ask, and this is a very important question, what if some of these people don't pay back their bonds? Well, as of today's date, May 1st, 2020, they have never had somebody fail to pay out all of their bonds. That's actually never happened, right? So you can see that least worthy, you know, or unsecured, not backed by collateral, only borrowers' creditworthiness. They don't do that, right? Partly worried, secured in by interest in assets, but value of assets may not equal loan amount. That'd be like more like a car loan, so to speak. Secured by assets with fair market value equal to the loan, but assets not liquid. And where they invest would be secured by assets having a greater appraised liquidation value than the loan amount. And that's why they still guarantee that 5% moving forward, right? Alright, so if we keep scrolling down here, you won't have to, it's my dog shaking, you skip the bank, finance, blah 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 blah, diversify your own terms, skip the bank and earn 5% yearly interest, blah blah blah. Worthy allows everyone to take advantage of higher returns thanks to REGA+, which, if I'm familiar, is something to do with the SEC. So, whatever. So, if you got questions, their customer service has always been fantastic. Got to be 18 years older. So, but whether you're an accredited investor, a non-accredited investor, you are more than welcome at Worthy. Which is definitely nice. So now bonds are 36-month term, but can be cashed out at any time without penalty. After all, we're trying to help you grow your money, not take it. We'll select that one there. So if you really need to, you guys can click a link down in the description, go through the whole website, just kind of like we did right here. But as of right now, what I think we're going to do, we're going to come in here. It's going to show you blah blah blah, get started. I already have an account, so we're going to use just straight up log in here. And here you're going to see Worthy Pure Capital 1. And this is the one that I did a lot of digging on before Worthy Pure Capital 2 came out, and I'll explain that in just a minute here. But over the last several months, I have been buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling to make sure that, you know, money was going in, money was going out. And you guys can see that there's, you know, a good 7 days or 7 pages of it. 190 days ago is when I started doing my research with Worthy. I created that other video not too terribly long ago, so we've still been doing some digging with this one. So now this one, we had pulled the money out, and the second we pulled the money out, they had opened up Worthy Pure Capital 2. And the reason being it has something to do with the SEC is the REGA, or whatever that stands for, only allows $50 million of assets per class, or however it works. So Worthy Pure Capital, the first one, right, that one was already set up at $50 million. So they had to open up another one, which is Worthy Pure Capital 2, which is where you'll see my investments in. So you see that they do have a roundup option, so you can, you know, whenever you're out there spending money, usually we just end up clicking the top up now button and it'll go. This whole thing will move. See down here it says you have topped up and purchased a bond. I do have it set up so I purchase bonds every single week. So the next one will be tomorrow, May 2nd, and weekly after that. So that's just how I have it set up. But we can actually go in here and you guys can see the interest reports. We'll just go daily to show where the investments were. So we restarted this one here April 12th. That's actually when the funds came in. I think it was a couple of days before that. So we tossed 40 bucks and that's why it says 4 bonds. And that was, you know, just over a half a cent of interest every single day, right? And then we decided, you know, a little bit more, and we dropped 500 bucks into it. So well, we've just, you know, been steadily putting money in there every single day. So, or every couple of days when it actually clears. But now we're doing just over 10 cents a day in interest, which is nice. So you might be looking and going, hey, you've only made $1 in interest. Well, ultimately speaking, that's not too terribly bad as it sits right now. So yeah, so $1.07.6. So that'll round out however you want to look at it. So, but all good things. I mean, I'm just going to leave this money in here. It'll continue to grow, continue to buy more, and as Albert Einstein once said, you know, the 8th wonder of the world is compound interest. So I love compound interest. The reason I personally like we personally just use it as more of a savings account than really anything, because of that 5%, right? I'm not worried about having to sell shares, what the share price is going to be. I do own some stocks in a lot of places, but for me personally, I think Worthy is a pretty worthy place to be. Quite honestly, their name says it all here. So let's see if there's anything else that we should go in through here. So yeah, so it's $30 in pending transfers. These are things. 2 of those already left the account, but there's a $10 one that I just clicked, so that one probably will leave my account tomorrow, or tomorrow's Saturday. So probably in my account Monday, but it probably won't be credited in here until like Wednesday or Thursday, which is fine. It's just they gotta wait for the cash to clear, so which is just fine. So, but all in all, it's a pretty good company. I've had 0 issues with pulling money out, putting money in. It's been pretty seamless thus far. They have a ton of venture capital behind them, and I think it's a good place to park some cash or just start making little investments. You know, free money from free interest is definitely better than not. So I look at it as every time we don't go out to eat, I'll put an extra 20 bucks in there. So, and with quarantine, we really haven't been able to go out to eat besides takeout. So. But at this point, I get to spend the next 4 hours editing this video to make it look not terrible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys have questions, please, down in the description below, there'll be a bunch of links, comments, and what have you. Make sure you like and subscribe, because that's what gets these videos up, because YouTube keeps changing their algorithms. So in order for me to gain subscribers, to gain views, I need to have views. It's a lot like credit, where they want you to have credit, but you don't have credit because you need to get credit, but no one's going to give you credit because you don't have any credit. So it's like one of those. So the little things definitely help. Share me on social media, yada 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 yada. But ultimately here, there is a link in the description. They do have a referral program here, but honestly, it is not great. So yeah, it's referral program rules. Worthy referral program fine print. Referrals must be first-time bond buyers only. Limit 1 free $10 bond per new user referred, and new user must reach and maintain balance of at least 10 bonds, $100 for a 6-month period for free bond to be awarded to the referred. Free bond will be awarded once referred account holder reaches the $100 threshold, but bond will be forfeited if new users' balance falls below the $100 minimum account threshold within the 6-month period. To be eligible for the reward, the person you refer must use your personal referral invitation link when they sign up. This promotion cannot be combined with any other offer. Promotion terms subject to change without notice at any time and at the sole discretion of Worthy Financial Inc. So, good things, but even for you guys, I mean, it's not great, but when a new user referred by an existing user opens a Worthy account with 20 bonds, $200 or more, or reaches a balance of 20 bonds for the first time, a free $10 bond will be awarded to their account. $200 or greater balance must be maintained for a 6-month period, or free bond will be forfeited. This promotion cannot be combined with any other offer. Promotion terms subject to change without notice at any time at the sole discretion of Worthy Financial Incorporated. But due to state laws, you all in Nebraska don't get these extra dollars. You know, cornhuskers out there. But realistically speaking, it is free money, right? Just by using that link down in the description. If you do use that link in the description and you comment down below that you used it, when I do a follow-up video of Worthy, if you have gained me the $10 and the free bond, I will actually give you a shout out. So definitely do that. But like I said, it's been a pleasure hanging out with everybody. Like and subscribe, click the link, check out Worthy. It's great. Bye-bye.